So I've been collecting some data over the past few days through dueling experience. I recently just got back into Master Duel. It probably took about a year hiatus, and this is my video on my conclusions to what the real problems are in Master Duel. First, this is the OTK that is allowed right now, where you cannot even react on your own turn to it. You would have to have either imperm or forbidden droplet. And in a best of one, that's just unacceptable. So like this person, like if I didn't just draw those cards or draw into them from Maxx, which we're gonna get into later, Maxx is not the problem. I just lose, and then because it's a best of one, this stuff is just allowed to happen, and that's just unacceptable. Like in 2 out of 3, maybe I would have chances of having those cards, but because it's a better chance of it, but because it's a best of one, no. And there you go. And here's just another example of Maxx not being the problem. See, it's already hard enough to go first. To go second. And they're gonna, off of one card, be able to set up a board. And now I can't get draws to counter this. And you just lose. It's really that simple. And this is just not even the biggest example of it, but it shows you why people play stun. Because, like, going second is just too hard, and you don't want to play these combo decks, so you have to play control. You can play either going second control, or you can play going first control, which is stun usually. And now here we're going to see how Called By and Ash are the real problems. Oh, and then this Gamma as well can just do this, and even though I have Gamma Seal in my hand, it's not going to matter. I know it's not going to matter because I'm down 2 cards already. And everything is a 1-card combo now. So there's no sense in continuing. Again, Maxx, not the problem. You need Maxx going second over Ash or Called By. See, they can. Going first has so many advantages. They have the control of being able to use the Called By on their turn, while you can't. To counter them, you're limited to what you can do, but you have the same amount of cards, while they get to set everything up. And now I have nothing in my hand to start, so this is a strange one. But it's just to show like stun, why it's everywhere. You have. It's strange because I end up winning this. I guess because I didn't get intimidated and just held out, and then he ended up basically letting me play, was going to let me play. But again, it's just, stun's always been a problem, but in a best of one, it's even more of a problem. And I know it's not the best thing to do, but when you're going second deck and you have to deal with all this, it makes it so much harder because now stun gets to play stun because you're going to let them go first. And you're just, so you're just always at a disadvantage, even when your deck is designed to go second. You're at a disadvantage because people have called by an Ash. You're at a disadvantage because of stun. The triangle is so disrupted because it's a best of one. In a best of three, this wouldn't happen. You would have side deck counters to help your deck, but instead you have to load up your main deck to try and counter all this. And that's why people play overpowered, going first combo decks or stun. This is just the overpowered nature of Math Mech and how this just, it isn't right that they can just destroy a random card in your hand. RNG, and you think RNG adds skill to it, like, and then on top of that, just they get a powerful creature for sending a fusion to the graveyard, and then that fusion monster is able to just banish itself to negate something. How? Like, here we've got Labyrinth, which can use set traps on immediately. And then look, what's the point of having Eradicators put to 1 if you can just search it? And more destroying cards out of my hand. Completely ridiculous and overpowered, especially in a best of 1. And I'm going to keep reiterating that point. It's a best of 1. And here we go. This is... They have... They're playing D-Shifter because the meta is so whack. And now look at this. And I have called by. Hit their... Yeah, like, and they quit. Just instant. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Right there. And now look at this. Not only do they have the cross out for the Ash, which is fine. I think cross out should be in the game, and called by should be out because you have to at least be running cross out. I mean the target in your own deck, so you're not going to be able to cross out the go in second players monsters that they need to use to start their plays. So like as you can see, called by cross out Ash, you know, and yeah, because this is what I'm talking about with called by. This next one right here is they're gonna be able to call by my monster so I can't even play. Or rather, that was the previous game, but I guess the footage got cut or something, I think. It's unfortunate. I tried to upload this prior. Oh no, it is this game. Yeah, it is this game. So like, they get to just keep doing this recursion, and I know it's like complaining about recursion with Sky Strikers, but at least with Sky Strikers, after they do it once, it gets banished. But they're gonna plot my stuff, get more and more advantage, and there you go. Double called by.